don't. So, All right, man. Yep, good luck. Well, welcome, race fans, to the Downforce Racing Series unloads in Texas at Texas Motor Speedway, Season 11, round number 13, presented by MaxspeedTV. How is everybody out there in YouTube land doing tonight? It looks like 7 of you watching, 1 like out there. I see Brendan Kennedy already in chat here tonight. Well, Brendan, you take care of Chad as you do with Ezekiel, and we shouldn't have any issues. But 140 laps on taps here tonight. Now stage 1 at the completion of lap 35-36. And stage 2 at the completion of 70 to 71. White flag at 35, checkered at 36, white at 70, checkered at 71. And like I said, 140 laps here tonight, 210 miles. No to little wind out there. Air temp at 64, track temp of 67. 210 miles, no tire limits, 100% fuel. Now, looking at the stages and looking at the fuel, 59 to 63 laps roughly on fuel. They definitely can make stage 1. Now, stage 2 is going to be relatively close. If we get a couple early yellows, they possibly could go stage 2. However, they'll definitely fill up on stage 1. So, we may have somebody try, but I doubt it with stage 1. At the end of 35 to 36, but that just kind of gives an idea of really how close it is. Now, pit road here at Texas is 45 miles an hour with a pace speed of 55. Getting down here into the point standings coming in to tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth is in the top spot at 567. Chris Gutierrez up a spot into second at 525.40 behind the leader. Bentley Glacier down 2 spots into third at 518. 49 behind the leader and 9 behind Chris. Cody Eldred is going to stay where he's at in fourth at 483. 84 behind the leader and 35 behind Bentley. Then we have a tie here for that 5th spot. Kevin Gunther up a spot and Charlie Woods down a spot. Both tied for 4th at 444. Both tied for 5th at 444. 123 behind the leader and 39 behind Cody. Dave Hunt in 7th at 389. 178 behind the leader and 55 behind Woods and Gunther. And Keith Hanlon is going to stay where he's at in 8th at 376. 191 behind the leader and 13 behind Hunt. Austin Williams up 2 spots into 9th at 358. 209 behind the leader and 18 behind Hanlon. John Anderson, Mr. Anderson, as we like to call him, in that 10th spot at 354, 222 behind the leader and 13 behind Williams. Mike Whitaker down 2 spots into 11th at 344, 223 behind the leader and 1 behind Anderson. And Bob Lacavara is going to be in 12th up a spot at 302, 265 behind the leader and 42 behind Mike Whitaker. I do believe that is correct. Make sure. Seems like I've already did that. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, so it is right. Oh, man. Making sure that ATVO didn't mess up. So it is correct. That is the top 12 coming in tonight with only, 3 races, including tonight, left and 2 more after tonight. We'll get more on those here as the race goes on and kind of talk about those. But with under 2 minutes to go here, coming down to about a minute to go in practice, we're going to step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night you're still there. Oh, say does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land under the brave? You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land under the brave? In the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back, and qualifying is underway here. They do get 4 laps, 10 minutes. Right now, Bentley up in the top. Chris Gutierrez was in the top spot in practice. It looks like right now he is going to be in third. Bentley in the 18 is done with his laps. Tanner Coster. There is Paul Crumry. Let me see here. Now, Charles Woods is just going to start his third lap here. Timothy No Name Bates is just going on his fourth. John Gallagher is technically on his fourth. And Terry is on pit road, Hanover, as we are used to calling him. But it looks like Bentley, as of right now, is going to hold on to the top spot. We'll see here if anybody can knock him off. We're on Charlie here. The Crown World 40. Jeff gonna go into second. Charlie with a 29. 6:16 is actually going to tie Chris. However, you got to get into the milliseconds to see exactly where the time is, but we do not have that. Going to be Chris, going to take P4. Ryan Patty is already doing burnouts here on the front stretch. Trying to get what seems to be maybe an early victory lane burnout, I guess you could call it. Wow, so looks like pretty much everybody that's going to qualify has qualified. We're going to give it a few minutes here. It does look like we've got 8 tuning in, so make sure, everybody, you hit that like button, the subscribe button, the little bell there. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see here if we can get Bentley up here. Why don't we just do that real quick? We'll get Bentley up here real quick and have a chit-chat with him. Bentley, got a copy, bud? Yet again, Bentley's not there. Bentley, got a copy? All right, well, we'll put him back up there in his room until he decides to get back. They've still got under 3.5 minutes to go. Tires definitely probably going to be an issue tonight. Fuel shouldn't be much of a problem. Tricky pit road. Well, we could probably holler at Jeff here real quick. He's going to start on the outside of the front row here. Talk to Jeff real quick. Jeff, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Well, you're going to start on the outside. Looks like Bentley ain't there yet, so we're just going to talk to you here real quick. Now, you're going to start on the outside of Bentley here tonight at Texas. And how does it feel out there? Night race? How's the car acting up?
Night race, I like. I like this track. I used to hate it, but I've gotten used to it. I still think there's a lot of wasted space in 1 and 2 that you can't really do anything on, but it'll be fun. It's, tight in 1 and 2 and loose off of 4 as normal. It's got that bump up there in the middle of I don't know, I guess it's really in 4. I guess that's where the tunnel is or whatever. There's a bump up there for sure. So if you hit that and the car bottoms out, be careful.
What,
I don't know.
You got a game plan? Or is it just go out there?
Go fast, turn left, and pits are real important. I've told the guys during practice we should practice pitting because usually we do go green here for a little bit, and you got to be able to get in and get out and where the cones are so you don't get a speeding and all that good stuff. But
yep.
No, I don't really have a plan except to have a little bit of fun and run around in a circle with my friends.
All righty, Jeff. We'll let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck.
Appreciate you, man. Good to see you, Josh.
You too, man. All right, we'll try for Bentley here one more time. Bentley, got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
All righty, he's finally back. Well, Bentley, you're going to start up front here tonight alongside with a teammate there of Jeff Hollingsworth, but you are going to grab the pole, man. Man, how does it feel out there? It looks like we've got about 18 drivers out there here tonight, so not a huge field, but big enough for Texas. So, how you feeling?
I feel all right. We made a lot of changes, and I don't know. I keep spinning out in turn 4, so probably going to just kind of take it easy and hopefully be all right.
Wow, Bentley spinning. That's a first.
Oh, it's rough.
Oh, man. So, I mean, Jeff was just talking kind of loose in one, tied out on the other. Is there any way to balance that at this track?
Just try to save the right front, really. Like, I don't know. Basically, don't go as hard as you think you'd want to, usually.
Go easy.
Yeah.
Go easy. All righty, buddy.
Exactly.
Well, under 25 seconds to go here, man. Congratulations on the pole, buddy. Hey, man, this season's winding down, man. Good luck.
Hey, thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, that is Bentley Glazier on the pole here. Let's go ahead and get the qualifying times off of here. We will wait for the final countdown here, and then let iRacing count itself down, and we'll get them on the grid here tonight. Looks like Mike Whitaker is going to be placed in 17th with Hanover in 18th here, but let's get down here to the grid. Whoops, not that grid. This grid. MaxspeedTV starting grid. Bentley up at the top here with the teammate Jeff Hollingsworth, who was outside in second. Ryan Patty in third. Chris in fourth. Charles Woods in fifth. Paul Cromwell, PK in sixth. Tanner Coster seventh. Dave Hunt in eighth. Cody Eldred ninth. And No Name Bates in 10th. Keith Hanlon in 11th. John Anderson in 12th. Fred Williams 13th. Bob Lackabar in 14th. Austin Williams 15th. John Gallagher 16th. Mike Whitaker 17th. And Hanover Fizz TDA rounded out here in 8th. Yeah, Brad Borders, you got it. No name. Ever since I called him that, it's kind of stuck. So it's going to be, it'll be No Name Bates until, yeah, it'll probably be No Name Bates forever. Right. Kind of just waiting for them to start rolling off here. This is what takes the longest here at Texas, or really at any other track, is for them to start rolling off, because they got to go around the track one full time. That's all they get here at Texas. If it was a short track or a mile under, they would go around it twice. Here we go. Bentley is starting to pull off, and everybody going to be right behind him. But if anybody's ever been at the real Texas Motor Speedway in real life, whether it be IndyCar or trucks, Xfinity, or what have you, please, you know, shoot it in chat. Hey, I've been there. I've never been, even though I live probably about 5.5 hours, roughly, northeast of the track. Might not even be that. Straight down 35 from Oklahoma City, you'll run right into it. Now, I don't live in Oklahoma City, but pretty close, I guess you could say. 2, 3, 3.5, 4 hours, something like that. Probably not even that. All right, here we go. Down into turn number 3 here at Texas for the first time. The pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road out of turn number 4. We'll talk about pit road here in just a minute. But it'll be Bentley getting us going here in the 18 on the inside children blue and black machine. Blue, white, and black. Watching that pace car here once it makes its dive. There it goes. Texas Motor Speedway, folks. Here we go. Everybody's starting to tighten up. There's the green flag, and boogity, folks. We're racing here in the Lone Star State, Texas Motor Speedway. Patty wasting no time, shooting up to second. Lot of movement back here, waiting for close the timing screen out, pop it back up. Up top, Ryan in second, Hollingsworth, get back to third, Garrett right there in that 4th spot, right where he started. 40 of Charles Woods, front right. Everybody pretty much single file for the most part. No Name in the purple Hart Holmes machine. Timothy Bates, No Name. Right now, pretty much just right where they started, in a sense. Got a couple of them that have moved up a little bit. Austin Williams, 15 to 12, 16 machine. Keith Hanlon, he is back into 13th. He is to the inside of the 56. John Anderson here. Oh, wow, 56, way up close to the wall. Still up there next to the wall. 56 is John Anderson, folks. We're watching him. 707 of Michael Whitaker right behind him. Thing I know names and numbers. Can't catch who that is behind Mike. Well, Bentley's still leading. Kind of pulled away a little bit, about a little over a second from Jeff. Ryan Patty back to third, right where he started. Tanner, fourth from 7. A little bit of a 3-4 car pack with the 30, 15, 40, 88 right here together. A little bit further back is the 14 of Cody Eldridge. Dave Hunt. Now we've got Mid that have a quick maybe pass here. PK and Charles Woods. Charlie. Tires probably already showing a little bit. 8 laps into the run. And over kind of at the tail end back here with Mike Whitaker. Chris, not sure what happened to Chris, but he is all the way back into 17th. We missed it. Wow. That is not good. Ooh, Ryan real close to the wall. Well, Nationwide was about to be on his side and on the wrong side. Been the right side. And a Coster. Still battling that 30 for third. Austin Williams, Keith Hanlon got a good battle back here. Couple of cars side by side. 17 of Keith got around off to get back to John Gallagher and John Anderson. A battle of the Johns. Whoa! Got Mike Whitaker now even in the mix. Wow. John Gallagher, man, he's just flying through the field right now. Now battling the 16 of Austin Williams. You see how quick it was. The battle of the Johns, and no pun intended. Right. Man, we're going to stay right here, I think. We're going to stay right here a minute. Kind of watch the 123, 56, 707, and the 69. And over. He's right here as well. Bob Lacavara, No Name. Looks like Bob, old Rob Bob, didn't get around No Name. Bob up to 9th, 14th. No Name back to 10th. And he's got Keith Hanlon on his tail now. Looking to the outside, down into 1. gonna be, whoa, Purple Heart Homes machine of Bates got loose. Saved it, good job. Got a little squirrely there on No Name for a moment. More battling still back here with John Anderson. John Gallagher, again, a battle of the Johns. And here we go. Real quick 3 wide. That did not stay 3 wide. 16707, Austin and Mike. Not really worried about Bentley right now. He's got a 2.3 second lead over Tanner. Thing I would be concerned about is if, of course, Bentley ends up getting loose, but and he even talked about it getting a little bit loose out of 4, so we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. Right now, everybody minding their P's and Q's. Ryan and Jeff, a quick battle up for P3. Ryan gonna take over P3. Jeff back to P4 after starting second. Still way early in the race. Whoa, buddy, 3 wide, quick 3 wide. 707, 1656. I got a little scary there a moment. Man, that's 16 all over the tail of the 707. Pushing up a hair. No vehicle. We're on the outside of the 16, so the 16 could go up. Now, let's see what the 16 can do here. Out of turn 4. Whoa! Looks like Ryan got around Tanner. Not completely. See for P2. There it is. Ryan up to P2. Let's see if Ryan can run down Bentley. We're gaining a little bit of time. Down to almost 3 seconds now. Mike Whitaker, Austin Williams. Like Mike backed out of it a little bit. And Austin, he's hammered down right now. Oh, there comes the 707. Back looking to the inside. He's handling Bob Lacavara. Ooh, Bob went high there, looked like. Ooh. Did allow No Name to catch back up to him. We'll see if No Name can get around him to the inside. Out of 2 on the back stretch. We'll take it down into 3. See if Bates can get to him. Or complete the pass, I should say. And he will. No Name. Up to 10th. Right where he started. Right, did they get it figured out back here yet? No, not quite. 707, 56. Still going at it. Hanover. There's the 47 of Chris Gutierrez. He's about 2 seconds back behind Hanover. He's about 16 seconds behind our leader, Bentley. There's Bentley right there. Coming out of 2. Chris is just now crossing the stripe. Well, let's get back over here to John and Mike again. Man, it seems like these 2 guys right here just keep going at it. Hanover not pushing the loud pedal. Oh, well, he pushed it. Oh, and he might have pushed it a little bit too hard. Into the wall he goes. No caution, but he's going to get some damage on that machine. Oh, and he's still having issues, and he goes around, and he's on the track. He is still spinning. Oh, and hard into that wall. There is no caution for that. He is off the racing surface, and he is going straight down into pit road. We're going to instant replay this and kind of look at, what really initially kind of started this. Was that out of turn 2 that he got loose? It does look like it. Yeah, it was out of turn 2. Wow. It looks like right there's where it actually initially started, and he's still trying to hang on to it. Does look like he gets it slowed down. He goes into 3, and I guess it just popped loose again. Kept popping loose, and then he goes around. There's no caution. Full 360, and then hard into that wall. Straight into pit road he goes. He is coming back out, or he is back out, and he has used a reset. No surprise. Got him there. Why not use them? I'd say that is going to put him 2 laps down. However, he might be the only driver to go a lap down. Looking at John Gallagher. There's Bentley. See, John is coming across the stripe now. Bentley is just now coming out of 4 and across the stripe. So we might get to the stage before Gallagher goes a lap down. Wow, we dodged a bullet on that one, folks. Wow, we are coming to the stage 1 already. Oh man, coming to lap 31. Looks like Gallagher is down pit road. Hanover back down pit road. We got 10 people out there watching here tonight, folks, and only 2 likes. We get 5, 10 likes out there, would appreciate it. Green flag racing so far here early for the Downforce Racing Series here at Texas. Dodged a bullet, though. We really did. Man. Right, lap 33. Next time by, we lap 34. Right now, it's looking good for Bentley. Excuse me. Whoa. Like he is getting a little loose at a 4, as he was talking about earlier. We'll have to talk to him about it. Maybe. Well, next time by will be the white flag for the stage. here we go. Out of turn number 4, white flag is in the air. We've got one more to go for stage 1. And it's really looking like Bentley is going to be able to hang on to it. As long as he doesn't screw it up here in between 3 and 4. It doesn't look like he's going to. However, out of turn number 4 for stage number 1, it is going to be Bentley Glazier winning stage 1. There it is. Ryan Patty, stage 1 in 2nd. F. Hollingsworth in 3rd. Tanner Coster in 4th. And Charles Woods will be rounding out the top 5 in stage 1. But congratulations goes to Bentley here tonight. Started on pole, and well, he has led all of the beginning laps here. We'll get him back down here for his stage 1 interview once they pit and he comes back out. I would presume everybody would come down behind him. Yeah. Well, unless you're a couple of laps down, then you'll definitely stay out. John Gallagher, Hanover's on pit road. But Bentley is going to lead them all down here tonight for the first time. Stage 1 is completed. For sure, gonna take those tires when you got them available. You take them. No tire limits. Bentley is gonna be off and away, and he will be the first one off of pit road. Well, let's go ahead and get him back down here. Bentley, got a copy?
Yep.
Well, stage 1 winner, man. You took control and you didn't back down, bud. You've led all the laps so far. Now we can actually kind of talk about it. You got a good run there. How did the tires feel after that 35, 36 stint run?
I was getting pretty loose there at the end.
Yeah, we could
I don't
tell.
know. I didn't make any changes because it still was pretty fast, but
Yeah.
we might have to make changes on the last stop.
Yeah, we could tell you was getting a little loose out there. It seemed like out of turn 4, it really wanted to snap.
Yeah, and even in 1 and 2, I was starting to, I don't know, it was floating up the track, and I was losing a little time, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. All righty, Bentley. Well, awesome job out there here tonight, buddy. Stage 1, you got it. We'll see what happens into stage 2. Going to be a little bit shorter than stage 1, but still yet, you got to do what you got to do, buddy. Good luck and congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, I am going to go ahead and drag him down here. I seen him in chat here tonight. Oh, who Baker out there here tonight, buddy? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, not much, man. Just kind of calling the race out here, man. I seen that you are kind of spotting in here tonight. So, you know, you see kind of what's going on down there. Well, what are you seeing as a spotter?
I just got in there, and like I said, Bob's a friend on iRacing, so I'm able to get in there and watch just kind of like you're watching. So I've been kind of watching, but I'm doing other things. But been watching a little bit here, and looks fairly clean so far. Huh?
Yeah, it is. It's really clean. We've had a few battles, you know, that have been going on, but it seems like, you know, they get about 8 to 10 to 12 laps into the run. Tires really start to show. And then, of course, we've seen what happened here, 35, 36 lap stint. The tires, you know, especially those right sides, man, they're just shot.
Yeah, I saw, looked like a couple people pitted early there, about lap 30 maybe. Not sure what was going on with that or whether there was an incident.
Well, I do know we dodged a bullet. I don't know what happened to John here. Looks like he just took his car behind the wall. Hanover had a moment. And he spun it. There was no caution. He did take it down pit road. He did come back out, and then he took it back down pit road. Hanover's not been back out on the track, so I don't know if he's going to come back out or not. But, yeah, there was an issue there, but there was no caution. So, Everybody, yeah, it's really keeping it pretty clean, Hoot.
Yeah, looks like Terry's kind of parked it, I guess.
I guess he hasn't really totally parked it. He's not out of his car.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'd have to go back and watch and see what happened with him. But if he parks it, he's not happy about something.
Yeah, that is one thing. I think it was. Ooh. My lights just flickered. That ain't good. Yeah,
No.
I'm not exactly sure. There's no storm, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. I know we got loose out of. I think it was out of 2, hit the wall, and then as he was coming into 3 after he slowed it down, he got loose again, and then looped it, and then hit the inside wall. Used a reset, got back out on track, and then yeah, like I said, he came back down, and he never came back out. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, I heard Jeff talking before the race there about where it's a little tight here and a little loose there. So
Yes.
I'm sure they probably did their adjustments.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we're about to get back going here, buddy. Coming to lap 40. Be about 31 for stage number 2 here, folks, as we enter the start zone. Bentley is on the loud pedal. We are back away here tonight for the Downforce Racing Series Season 11 Round 13 here at, I almost said Michigan, but it's Texas. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Hoot Baker up here in the booth with me as of right now. Not sure exactly how long he's going to stay. I'm not going to kick you out.
Yeah, I see the usual suspects up front there, but
Oh yeah.
we'll
Yep.
see how that shakes out. You know, a lot of people like to lay back there. I personally don't get moving myself until after that second stage. That's when the race starts. So.
Yep. Well, Ryan Patty, I won't mention Ryan, almost had Nationwide on his side earlier, and not in a good way.
Well, a lot of these guys like to run up front and like to stay up there. You know, there's points to be gained for, you know, laps led, and those stage points really make a difference in those standings. You know, getting 5 points for leading the stage, it's hard to, sometimes I look at where I finish in the middle of the pack, and then you see these other guys just constantly getting the extra 5 points every race. You know, it's kind of tough to overcome.
Now, you know, looking at the points here, you know, with only 2 races left after tonight, of course, we'll have to figure out, you know, what's going to, you know, kind of play out tonight, you know, points-wise. Jeff Hollingsworth up in the top spot. Now, I do see a battle here. I'll get back to the points here. Keith Hanlon and Chris Gutierrez. Now, Chris started in 4th and earlier, and he fell all the way back to 17th. I don't know exactly what happened to Chris, but he fell all the way back. Looks like Mike Whitaker running that very high line up there by the wall. This is where it gets real scary. Now, I've noticed a lot of drivers as we go 3 wide again back here with No Name and Chris and Anderson. Golly. Well, you can't go 3 wide here, dude. It is big enough.
Yeah, they widened it back in 2017 when they did the resurface and all that. So, you know, and of course that trioval in the front, you know, they're always a little tricky, but it's not as bad here as it is with other tracks.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Have you ever been to Real Life Texas?
No, I've been to several places in Texas, but I've never been to any tracks down there. I've been to Richmond once way and a bunch of small tracks, but
Looks like Tanner is battling OPK right here.
yeah, I was just looking here, still watching Chris for a minute. I don't know why he's so slow now, but he got some issues, I guess.
I guess so, yeah. He's falling back again. Wow, this is unlike Chris. Maybe he's not feeling it.
Yeah, Tanner's definitely, he likes to run up front too. He doesn't like to lag back much.
Well, I've noticed a real change in Tanner. Oh, boy, he almost ran the
Yeah.
97.
Yeah, he's letting him know he's there.
Whoa, boy, that was 15. Almost plowed the 97. Man, poor Jeff would have been too happy about that. Man. Well, you just got to know where the front end. Oh, boy. Man, somebody just got loose there. That well was the 15. That is going to pull PK back up to the inside of him. Man, they're really knocking down this race, dude.
Yeah, and you talk about getting close. We've posted a few times. I know every time you get new drivers, you always try to let them know about certain things you can probably do, like in the I&I file. You can adjust that offset of when your spotter calls clear and all that. The iRacing default is a little funky.
Yeah. I've heard about that. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff in the I&Is. Like another thing you can do as a broadcaster is what I do is I go in there and I change that, man, that 15, 30 really close to one another. Man, they're almost toward one another. I go in there and change the space bar thing to for the space bar or whatever. It brings up the iRacing, UI thing. I go in there and I make sure I turn it off to where I have to hit the space bar.
Yeah, it's easy to hit the wrong thing.
16 scraping the wall. Oh, he does it again. Man, lost the 16 back to back, top the wall. Golly. Starting to heat up a little bit more here in stage 2.
Yeah, I think Austin is Fred Williams. I think it's his nephew.
What's up? Where is Fred?
Looks like he's parked it. Or is he still running? No, I guess I'm showing 0 laps. I don't think he even started.
I don't think Fred started. I don't think he did. I know it's seen him here.
Well, you still get points for showing up.
Yeah, we'll get, I think it's last place.
Yep.
Well, I was talking about the points here. I'm still watching the battles up here. Boy, 014, that's Cody. He's popping the wall here, too. Jeff Hollingsworth is up 40 over Chris Gutierrez in the point standings with only, three still with tonight, too, after tonight. I mean, anything definitely can still happen, but, if Jeff has, a few, if he just has clean races out here and, finishes well, Jeff may just have this season locked up.
Yeah, I'm going to go pull up and look at those standings.
Right. Well, as you're doing that, we're going to kind of go through the it looks like DK, Ryan Patty, whoa, buddy. Tanner Coster. Like Charlie Woods is right behind him. Boy, he's got a bird's eye view. Austin Williams. Nick Skill 14 of Cody. Hanlon. Who I never get to interview because he is never in Maxspeed. There's no name. Machine. Love the paint on that. Love what it represents. Mike Whitaker. Alcavara. There's Chris. Man, something's going on with that Continental 47. Don Gallagher has parked it. Hanover's on pit road. That's pretty much where we're at right now, folks. Bentley on a tear. He's led all of the laps so far, he has not looked back.
Yeah, and just real quick looking at the standings, Hollingsworth's up 40 points going into the race, and below that, Eldred is 9 points behind Glazer, and the standings are almost pretty set. I mean, there's only 2 races left, and kind of going to be hard for any of those positions up there to move, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing Cody Eldred is 35 behind Glazier. Glazier's 9 behind Chris, and Chris is 40 behind Jeff.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to move. The fight there might be for second and third.
Second and third. Yeah, I mean, it's 17 drivers. You would basically have to have a 40-point difference. You'd basically have to have 40 cars.
Yeah, like I said, I think that's pretty much insurmountable. Even if you got all the extra points for stages and all that stuff, man, things would have to fall in place, and you'd have to have 2 perfect races to catch him.
Oh, yeah, and you would hope, you know, and I'm sure Chris is, you know, not hoping anybody has a bad race, but, you know, as a driver going for a possible championship, you would hope, you know, say, well, I hope, you know, Jeff maybe has a couple of bad races. But then again, as a person, you're hoping it doesn't happen. So, you know, it's kind of a give and take, you know. But I direct Jeff in a Klondike car, so it don't matter.
Right.
Al, I've known Jeff and PK for a long time. Well, pretty
Right.
much ever since I started iRacing, basically. You know, I have a right to pick it.
Yeah, and a lot of these guys are still fairly new to me, but the older guys in DRS, you know, I come over with them from, I first met most of them over in the, back when they were racing Delars.
Oh, yeah.
But they're knocking the laps down tonight. That's good.
Yep, yeah, no caution so far, knock on wood. I'm knocking it down, you know, because every time I mention that dreadful yellow, we got one, or we get one. So, whoa, Tanner, hang on to it, buddy. Well, we almost had one. See? You see what happened?
Right.
Man, boy, Tanner's dirt tracking it around that thing. Well, that back end of Tanner Coster, man. Watch that 15 when he goes around the corner. That back end slides, literally.
Yeah, well, you know, Terry gives us, we have the leeway in here to make that car as tight and as loose as you. Oh, man.
Oh, save it. Oh, he used the wall to save it.
Yeah, he's definitely got that thing loosened up, and
Yes, he does.
obviously that's not working. How many laps today out on this run? That's obviously not working well in the long run for him.
They've been out here at about 24 laps already since that stage. So tires already playing a factor for at least Tanner. I mean, we're seeing it right now in the National Dark 15. Well, he's got his hands full right now.
Yeah, and he's just going to have to hang on.
Yep.
We've got the, let's see, what lap is it
We
right
are
now?
on 62, coming to 63 right now. White flag will be at 70. So they'll have to go around for 70. When they hit 71, that is when the checkered will fly for the stage. So we're getting there.
And I got to think right now that he's probably doing some adjustments.
Oh man, you're gonna have to do something.
Yeah, because, you know, the way Terry sets them up is, you know, that last stage, you're pretty much going to have to get some gas.
Yeah.
He puts it close enough, but sometimes if you get enough caution, you can squeak it out on a tank. But, you know, you have to, he's got to be thinking, I've got to go that full run with no cautions, and I don't need this thing to be that loose at the end if I'm fighting for something.
Well, I heard that it was between 58 and 63 laps with it being 100% fuel. Now, you don't want to go that long on tires, for sure.
No, and if you get that late caution, that's when when the strategy comes out, and you got to figure, you know, do I stay out or do I go in? And you know, you got to watch and see who's doing what. Unfortunately, if you're up front, you really don't have anybody to gauge off of who's going and who isn't.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Tanner. Man, Tanner. Gosh. Tanner's going to give me a heart attack.
Yeah, he's just in hold on mode right now.
Got to hold on for...
And unfortunately, he's in sixth, so there'll be no points.
Yeah, 5 laps. 5 laps right now. Well, 6 actually, because he's got a complete 70, so... Man. It looks like Austin Williams is coming down pit road. I did not expect anybody to come down pit road.
No, not this close, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'm sure, you know, and when you get out there and you're having problems, you know, those laps can't go quick enough to get to that stage.
Yeah, exactly.
You're watching the mirror, just trying to hold on to what you got. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, he is loose as a goose.
Oh, Tanner.
Yeah, he just was fishtailing again.
Oh, jeez. Every time I get off Tanner, something happens. I'm going to get right back on him here and see. He's coming out. Yeah, that back end. Even out of 2, you see that back end kind of snap a little bit. Gate. Just got to hang on to it, man. Yeah, whoa!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
How in the world is he getting that thing back straight?
It all depends on the set and the track. Sometimes they're right there, he's fishtailing a little bit, but kind of really depends on the track and the setup. Sometimes in this car, it's kind of easy to just let off and let it straighten itself out. I don't see any real damage on the side of it, so.
Boy, he's making me nervous. No, I don't see a whole lot, if any, on that right side. I mean, there may be some, but I don't see a whole lot. I mean,
Yeah, and he's got a little space too. He doesn't really have anybody pressing him, so.
he might have a little crinkle on that right side, but it's not going to affect him any. So,
And I'm hearing some chatter in there. You got some other people having some also having some control issues there. So tires are definitely a factor for some people.
all right, here we go. We already passed the white flag. Here's the checkered for the stage 2. Right there. There it is. Bentley, stage 2 winner. He already got stage 1. And he has just swept the pole and both stages. We'll see here if he is able to now sweep the race.
Yeah, now it's going to be, well, I'd be very surprised if anybody stays out. You did say somebody came in the pits early, so they'll probably come again, though.
Yeah, that was Austin Williams who came down.
Unless, did he go a lap down? That's the question. If he did,
he did go a lap down.
yeah, looking at it now, he sure did. So he'll be staying out. At least one. He might be able to squeeze in there if it doesn't close up on him.
If I was him, only being out there, maybe we'll see. It's showing 4 laps. You know, I mean, I'd stay out. I'd get my lap back and just, you know, where it places me, and just go. You know, you got unlimited tires. You got, you know, 100% fuel. You know you're gonna have to come down again. I would, if I was Austin, I'd just stay out. I wouldn't even worry about coming back down pit road. You know?
Yeah, matters strategy.
Yeah. You know,
But,
1
you
to
know.
2 lap difference, yeah, you know, might not make a big deal, but in the long run, if you could make it on tires with tire strategy, then yeah, I'd probably come down. But with, you know, plenty of laps left to go and you're going to have to pit, 1 to 2 laps ain't going to, you know, it ain't going to matter. But I say that and Austin comes down pit road, so, you know, he don't listen to me.
Right.
All right, well, we're going to get Bentley back down here real quick and have another chit-chat with him here tonight. Bentley Glacier, man, you got stage 1. Well, you just swept stage 2 here tonight. Now we got to shoot out to the finish, buddy. Now, how are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good now, but I'm just worried that someone's going to be able to save enough fuel to win this thing. 'Cause it's pretty close.
You think it's really going to come down to a fuel-saving mode?
I honestly don't know. Like, I feel like someone might be able to pull it off, but I'm also really bad at math, so
But what about
it might
tires?
be fine.
There ain't no way I was going to be able to do that person's going to be able to do that on tires.
Yeah, you got a point there.
You
definitely do.
I'm just saying that, but I mean, we could have somebody that could try it. You know, I'm not saying you're wrong either.
Yeah.
But,
Well, this thing, like, it's pretty fast, and then Ryan will start catching me, but that's about the time I'm going to plan on pitting. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well,
I think he's been downshifting, and I I did that the stage before, but this stage I stayed in 5th, and I had better tire wear, but then at the end he was starting to pull up to me.
Well, it looks like we've got about, what is it, about 67 laps to go, roughly. And you might be right. It definitely could be close on fuel, but I think tires, and me and Hoot was just actually talking about that. Tires, man, they just fall off. 50, 60 laps on tires. I mean, we're already seeing it 30 laps, man. You guys are dirt tracking it around here.
Yeah, you have a really good point there. I wasn't thinking about that. But yeah, because I'm showing 64 laps I got right now, so I think 2 laps short. But I think you're right about the tires. I don't think they'll be able to put the speed on.
I got a few drivers in mind that might try it, but we'll see what happens. Bentley, congratulations on stage 1, stage 2, and pole. Buddy, we'll see what happens, man. Can you sweep Texas? Good luck, bud.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Well, Hoot, he made a valid point about fuel, and I think you did too. You even mentioned it. But, man, I don't know about those tires, though, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta, and a lot of this depends on if they go caution free, and a lot of times it's frustrated me because a lot of times I can go out and I have gotten some good finishes by being able to stretch that fuel, and then sometimes you think you're there and you're like, well, I'm going to be able to get some of them. Next thing you know, that flag's out, and that just throws all that out the window.
Yeah, you got a point. Yeah. Now it's like, all right, what do I do? What do I do in this situation? What do I do in that situation? Do I pit fuel? Do I tire? I mean, there's so much going through these drivers' mind. Well, you're a driver, dude. You know it.
Yeah, right now,
What would
you're only halfway through the race. That's, now the race is on because, those first 2 stages, it's, you're going to get bunched back up. So your objective is not to get lapped at those first 2 stages. And now that you've made it this far, now your real strategy comes in, and some people might be hoping for a caution.
Yep. Oh, we're about to find out what happens here, folks. Pace car dives off again to the safety of pit road. Bentley getting ready to get us going. Here we go, folks. Bentley's on the loud pedal, and the green flag flies. Boy, that could be a tongue twister. Final stint of the race here tonight for the Downforce Racing Series. 75 of 140 stages are done. We're done with those. Now,
yeah, he got another good jump up there. I was watching that last restart too, and he's got the jump on them both times I've seen it.
Well, it's not the jump you want to get. Get as far out there as you possibly can.
Yeah, Ryan and Jeff getting a little close there a minute ago.
Going single file. Well, I say that. Here comes Cody. Here comes Dave. DK, Bob Lacamara. They're just battling, very close battling back here. Around Bob Lacamara, Bob Rumra. There's Austin Williams, who is back on the lead lap, by the way. Michael Whitaker is the last one on the lead lap back here in the 707. DK and Bob still duking it out. Bob wants Mountain Dew.
Yeah, now Bob's one of those drivers. He likes to get that thing as loose as he can. He'll get it to the point where it breaks on him. That's just the way he likes to drive them.
Well, some drivers can make it fast like that, and I don't like a loose car.
I don't either.
I don't race enough to understand how to control it. So, what's the key? Bob Lacamara, Austin Williams.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now. But yeah, I like it a little tight myself. I can control tightness a little bit, but man, when it starts to get loose on you, that's when it gets out of control.
Well, we almost had a little bit of a pop there. That was, I believe, let's see, 15 and the 21, I believe it was. Tanner Coster and Elmay kind of keep it squared away. So start to fall off more and more. It'd be a lot easier to kind of watch them. Right now, the way they are side by side, if anything's going to happen, it might happen around probably 7 to about, I would say, 11, 12. Somewhere around in here, that's what I'm thinking. Just going off the top of my head from experience.
Yeah, and you got to watch too, because so many things factored in here of how they've set up their, whether it's loose or tight, how they set it, and also their steering ratio. All that factors into, some people just naturally burn tires more than others, and and all that factors in.
Need to get back out here racing.
Yeah, I wasn't in that race you raced with us there that one night. You need to come do it again.
Yeah, it was a Tuesday night, actually, I believe it was in the Xfinity. I didn't do too well. Let me just say I didn't do too well. Got a new leader, though, Ryan Patty. He has led 2 laps here. Kind of missed it. He's kind of back in the back, but Bentley Glazier's not going to be able to sweep all the laps as Ryan did take over the lead. So, Bentley's 79 under his belt, dude. No matter what happens, he's going to come away with the most laps led. Nobody can beat that.
Yep, extra points for that.
Yep. That'll put Bentley. Well, depending on what happens to Chris is back here in 6th. That would probably put Bentley ahead of Chris, but then again, like I said, depends on where Chris finishes. It's not over.
And another thing is, Bentley mentioned the fuel, so he's thinking about that fuel too. So he might have dropped back there on purpose, let Ryan get up there and eat up, and burn through all that air and go a little bit easier on the throttle.
Yep. Ryan Patty. I don't even see him in here. I thought he was, but I don't see him.
Who's that? Ryan Patty?
Yeah, I don't see him.
Oh, you're talking in team speed.
Yeah, I don't see him in team speed.
Right.
He was in here earlier, I thought, but Bentley
But-
is.
but
Bentley's
it-
down there, and the other guys. But,
Kind of looks like Bentley is kind of content for running second there. He's staying just in that bubble, Like I said, that helps. He might be running about 3/4 throttle there. Maybe a little bit more than that. He's not that close.
yeah. He could be saving too. Maybe trying to save a few laps.
That's what I'm saying. He might be just happy sitting there, and like I said, let Ryan do all the work with that air up there, and and keep his pedal all the way to the floor instead of him.
I don't know about those tires, though. Here we go. Battle for the lead. 18-30. That's for the lead. Austin Williams, Tanner Costa. Also going back. He got back a doodle back at it back there for 9. Man.
Yeah, and Jeff's catching back up again. Every time people fight, that lets the guy behind pick up a little bit on him.
Charlie Wood back here too. Started 5th and 4th. We kind of have I would say about a 4-car pack. The top 4 pretty much right here together. Really can't throw a blanket over them because they are a little bit spread out, anywhere between a half a second to about 2/10. But still they're pretty close together. Yeah,
it's not. If they were all together, they could probably definitely pick up some speed and start leaving. If they got their own little pack going, they could definitely start pulling away from everybody else. So, this is kind of good for everybody else. It makes it a little easier to stay up with them.
Raced in Texas in these cars, so you kind of have an idea, kind of what's going on, aero push, draft. You can get a little bit of draft here, but how much is it worth getting here in Texas because of the tire fall?
I don't think it affects your tires that much as much as, like I said, the fuel. If you're plotting for that fuel, you definitely want to get up there and stay tight. If you're not worried about it, you might want to stay where they're doing right now and just keep a little distance to, you know, definitely avert any cautions, you know.
Yeah, somebody spins out right now. I think everybody, for the most part, and I say that, we got 56-21 going at it back here. That would be for that 11th position. But for the most part, everybody, if somebody spins out, they have a better shot at getting around.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Anderson is even in the mix here too with Timothy, no name is what I call it, and Tanner Coster. I can't get around I'm so used to calling Timothy no name that I just call him no name Bates. I just totally forget his first name. Kind of funny how that happened too. I don't know if he was in the race when that happened, but
Kind of looks like Tanner's not falling off a little bit, but I think he's definitely taking it easy. I think he's thinking about how loose he was getting there, and the longer they keep going, he's thinking they're going to be green for a long time. You know, they realize how spread out they are, and that leads to a lot of greens. So he might be taking it a little bit easy right now.
it could be, you know, these guys back here towards the back of the pack could be saving fuel. Saving a little bit of tires, saving some fuel. Kind of trying to see, whoa, Tanner got wide. Got wide low, not wide high.
Yeah, and like I said, and right now, you know, everybody's spread out, and there's going to be long greens. So you're thinking you got to try to, you know, be as easy on the tires as you can, and you know, got to be thinking about that fuel.
You know, oh, where are you at tonight? Why didn't you just miss the race, or what happened?
I'm just having to do some other stuff. I cleaned some controllers. I just had other stuff I just got to do here and there.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say, you're up in the booth with me and she'll be out here racing.
Yeah, I just couldn't make it. In fact, I got to step away for a minute. I will be back.
Alrighty, Hoop. Well, we're glad to have Hoop Baker up here in the booth with me, folks. We call this race here tonight. Now, Bentley is back up front. He's led 87 laps. Rhonda led 6. And Jeff is in third. Has not led a lap yet. We've only had 2 leaders. That's Bentley and Ryan. Carly in 4th. Chris Gutierrez started in 4th. He's back up into 5th. Had some issues early on, maybe by design, not sure. Hanlon in 6th. I'll say that. PK is going to go up to 6th. 17 to Keith. Fall back into 7th. Cody Eldred in 8th. Austin Williams 9th. And right behind him is going to be Mr. John Anderson with no name to the inside. 11th. Tanner Coster 12th. Mike Whitaker 13th. Bob Locavara 14th. And Dave Hunt will round out the 15-car field on the track. Everybody on the lead lap. Mike Gallagher, Hanover Fist have taken their cars behind the wall. They will get ready. Round number 13. Which will be Asheville Super Speedway. Oh boy. I just don't know if they're going to have, I still don't think they're going to have enough fuel. I really don't. No name having some issues. Right, well, I do want to give a shout out to Timothy and for what everybody over there at Purple Heart Homes does. Everybody does not know they help veterans, housing, and they need, you know, stuff for their house, like rants and stuff. They do other things. I don't know exactly what all they do, but they are located in North Carolina. Oh, check it out. PurpleHeartHomesUSA.org. Check them out, read about them, and of course, check out, kind of all who they help. Their phone number 704-838-0044. Please do that. Like I said, big shout out to Timothy and Purple Heart Homes. As a veteran myself, I give that shout out to them. Shout out to, of course, Bob Lacavara, Handle the Fist, Mike Whitaker, all the admins and owners over here at Downforce Racing, the only open fixed setup league that I know. The way that works is, folks, if you've ever raced a fully fixed setup on iRacing, you're only allowed to make so many adjustments, like very little adjustments. Well, the way Downforce does it is you have the fixed portion, but then you're allowed to make pit road adjustments. Whatever is in the black boxes when you come down pit road, you're allowed to make those, and the fixed portion of a full fixed setup. You never know who's going to be running at the top at any given time, which makes it interesting. Who knows all about it? And he's been racing with these guys. It's very unique the way they do it over here.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, Terry does the base setup for everybody, and I'd say 90% of the time I really don't change much on the set he gives us.
Huh. We are at lap 103 of 140. 10:13 Eastern, 9:13 Central. I'm showing if we stay green, we will be done here in about 18 and a half minutes. I say if, because anything can happen. So, but I know these guys. I mean, they've been green this long. We've had the 2 stage cautions. Got a battle for the lead between Bentley and Ryan again. These 2 guys right here, we know these 2 guys. Whoa, 18. Whoa, golly. Did you just see that?
Yep. I think they were communicating on that there at the last minute.
Oh, no, Hollingsworth, not to interrupt you, but he just had a moment coming down pit road. He slid. He got it back onto the pit road, but he went across the grass.
Yeah, let me go back and look at that. Oh, yeah, that was a moment there.
Yeah. Wow. So tires definitely a problem. Definitely could be fuel too. We really don't know. Could be a combination of both.
Yeah, now we're going to find out who's going to bite here and go for it. You got some of the guys in the back. Like if I were back there with Bob Lacavera and them guys, I would probably at this point probably stick it out.
We got Bob. Let's see here. See who has not hit. Well, Charlie's coming down. Looks like PK's staying out. Looks like Keith is going to stay out here. Cody Eldred is staying out. Coster is staying out. There's No Name staying out. Mike is staying out. Hunt staying out.
Bob just came in.
And Bob is staying out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I had the wrong car there. It's Austin Williams coming in.
Bob is number 5 there. So, oh, here comes PK. PK's coming down now. Oh, I call him PK.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a judgment call. You know, sometimes you might want to hang out there just as long as you can. Because some people, like I said, do better on the tires. So some people would probably just turn in the same laps they've been turning. So it doesn't really hurt to stay on out there for a little bit.
Big Keith, it looks like he is going to try to get it woed down, and he did. He's got, man, you got to be very careful coming down pit road, Hoot. And no
Yeah,
green.
it's pretty wide, so you can wait till you can come in there pretty hot if you want to, but definitely got to be careful.
Like pit stops, but man, who's gonna chance it? And we have got 6 drivers that have yet to come down. Cody. Cody's not coming down. Tanner, nope. Timothy, nope. Mike, nope. Dave Hunt, nope. And Bob. What's Bob doing? Bob is a nope as well. And this is gonna be insane.
Yeah, so that that moves people like Bob. That moved Bob up to what, 6th position now. So
Yeah.
the question is, of course, the people that pitted are immediately going to start catching up to them.
Yeah, I've been watching Ryan's time here, and he's 6.1 seconds behind the car ahead of him. I'm not sure if that's Bob or another. Well, Bob is coming down.
Bob
now.
just called pitting, yeah.
So Mike Whitaker is in his pit box here as well.
So that'll only give them a couple extra laps on new tires for them. It's not really a factor. Just got to make sure you get in and out of there, and hopefully, kind of maintain where you were to begin with.
Yeah, it looks like Mike was going to put both Mike and Bob a lap down. So if you get to 25, 20 to go without pitting, I think you've just done made your bed. You got to stay out at that point.
Yeah, at that point, there's no coming back, and it's kind of pretty hurtful right now if you went a lap down right now, like well, half of the field now is now a lap down.
Oh, excuse me. Well, looks like Charlie Woods is going to get his lap back the old-fashioned way, coming around Cody. Now, Cody notices now that some of the lap cars are starting to catch him a little bit. That's just one car. So, Ryan Patty is on the lead lap. Bentley is on the lead lap. Chris and Charlie. That's 8 drivers. Still watching Eldred here.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
I don't foresee him coming down pit road. Maybe he's banking on a caution.
Well, if you're up front and waiting on those guys to catch you, you got a little bit of time to play with, but it gets to a point to where, it starts becoming a negative factor, and you got to think about it.
Yep. And, as Cody, I know I said maybe he's banking on a caution, but maybe he don't want a caution. Being up front, if you pit, everybody's going to pit. It's just common sense.
Yeah, so he's got Tanner coming up, and to see how quick Tanner catches him. But if he starts getting rolled by, and if he gets about 3 or 4 cars go by him, he's got to come in. But if they're not advancing all that fast, he might just go ahead and stay out.
Now, I'm watching PK now. He's the first driver locked down. He's coming up on Cody, so that is another driver that will get his lap back the old-fashioned way if he can get around them.
Yeah, he's moving pretty fast. Not gonna be an issue, I don't think.
Out of turn 2, 14 is going to take the low end. 88 is going to take the high side. I think the 14 just let him around. I mean, the 88's got fresher tires. I mean,
Oh yeah, there's no point in fighting with a lap car. The only thing you could hope for is if the guy decides to get behind you and help you draft, but there's no advantage for the other guy to do that.
Yeah. Cody up front. Tanner 0.6 of a second behind Cody. Tanner is in second. Timothy Bates third. Dave Hunt fourth. Bentley fifth. Ryan sixth. Chris 7th. Charlie 8th. Paul Crumrod 9th. Last driver on the lead lap. Still got Keith Hanlon in 10th. Austin Williams in 11th. Mike Whitaker 12th. Bob Lockhart in 13th. 1 lap down. They are fighting. Technically for position, and Lucky Dog if a caution was to come out.
Yeah, and right now they're not really charging up on Cody. I mean, it's taking them some time to get to him. So, you know, if that math keeps going that way, and also every lap, everybody else that just got tires are burning those tires off. So the longer he stays out, the more and more, you know, the tires will balance out and they'll start catching him slower and slower.
Well, Tanner just took over the lead from Cody. Looks like Tanner.
Yeah, and Hollingsworth's going to get past him pretty quick.
Looks like Tanner will lead his first laps here tonight. Talking about Hollingsworth here. Yep,
Oh, he's
Hollingsworth.
3. He's 3 down. I didn't. Oh my gosh.
Back of the 15. Whoa. No caution. Oh, they're getting close behind them though. Boy, that stacked that end up. Ooh. Hard to blow out your eardrums there, dude.
Yeah, a little bit of a discussion going on there over that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't want to hear any of that.
No.
Yeah, that's why I got all that turned off.
Yeah, so right now it looks like Cody's just, you know, banking. I think he's all in, and he's just going to hang right there and hope for a caution. If he gets a caution, you know, he's sitting good.
Tanner's been out here 50 laps. Cody's been out here 50. Timothy's been out here 50, and Dave Hunt's been out here 50. They pretty much made their beds. You know, they got to continue on. They can't pit now.
Yeah, and Cody, you know, the car is handling pretty well for him. He's not slipping and sliding. I mean, he's not obviously not the fastest out there, but he's maintaining pretty well, and he's, you know, keeping control of the car. So, you know, it's not a bad position right now.
Ryan is closing though. He is down to 3 seconds.
Yeah, and he's got some people catching him. Like I said, he'll drop at least to, what, 6th or 7th there. And then there's a little bit of a gap between Dave Hunt and Gutierrez.
Yeah, about 4 seconds, yep. Oh, boy, Tanner
Yep.
up against that wall again. 16 to go, folks. Ryan Patty down to 1.5 seconds behind Cody, I believe. Yep. He's catching Cody.
Yeah, like I said, at this rate, I think the one to be watching is how if Gutierrez is able to catch him. I think the other one's in front of Gutierrez. I think it's eventually going to catch him, but I'm just watching those times, and they're just really not dropping all that fast. It's Cody's definitely all in.
Yeah, but Ryan is catching Cody. So down to 1 second roughly.
I'm showing 2.
Well, Cody's in second. 2 seconds behind the leader. 2 seconds behind.
Oh
the
yeah,
leader.
you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm still showing.
Bring it over. Look on the broadcast.
Right.
All right. So the way I'm looking at it here, this end right here, 518, 457. That is the driver ahead of him. This right here, the gap is from the gap to the leader. That's the way I got it. Now you don't have this, but I do.
Right.
Yeah. That's the way I get it. Now you're showing gap to leader. I can see that. And it does look like, yep, Brian Patty is going to take over second. I kind of seen that coming. I think Ryan will probably be able to catch Tanner here too.
Yep, and the way Tanner is set up, it's going to be interesting to watch the gap between him and Cody.
Here comes Bentley. I forgot about Bentley. Whoops.
Yeah, it's taking him a little while to get back up there, but he's coming.
I totally forgot about the 18. I mean, how can you forget about the 18? It's like 97 laps, you know?
Yeah, and his thing is consistency. That's how he pulls ahead of everybody. So this is where that pays off. Kinda looks like he didn't have enough oomph right there to get by, but
30 in the 15 now, and then there goes the 30 to the inside of the 15. I think, Tanner's already made his bed, so he's gonna have to. I mean,
yeah. And Bentley just made his move, and he's passed and pulling away. So he's gonna catch Ryan. I don't think he's gonna have any problem getting around Tanner. I think Tanner's got that loose issue there. It's gonna get worse and worse.
yeah, and he's been out here 59 laps. So that's a long time. Man, it looks like Gutierrez, Dave Hunt, possibly 3 wide back here with a 707 right up the middle. He's a lap down. That was a quick 3 wide. Not for position as Mike is a lap down. Still, nevertheless, that was 3 wide. 9 to go, folks. 9 laps to go. Oh, Steve's still up there.
Yeah, no, Whitaker's driver. I drive more of his style, and we're both kind of tire savers there.
All right, we don't want to caution now. 8 to go, folks. Tanner has led 10 laps. Ryan has led 9. Tanner's led 10. Bentley 97. Cody has led 12. Nope, Charlie's led 2. PK led 1.
And Bentley is a little loose coming out there. So he's definitely got it on right now. He wants by. And he wants by right now.
Are you talking about Bentley?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll see if he can get around him. Now, it's Bentley's job to get around Tanner. Tanner does not have to give him that spot.
Oh, no.
So, Bentley's got to get around him safely.
And we'll see if he's a little loose again coming out here. Yeah, just a little bit. So Bentley's he's right on the edge of being loose there, too.
Man, maybe it's a battle of who gets looser.
Yeah, I think that's what it's coming down to.
And Tanner, he has got to be careful coming out. Oh, so close out.
That looked a little close. Here's the move.
Yep, down into 3.
Let's see if they wiggle here.
Oh,
Yep.
18 did.
Yeah, like I said, he's every time I've been watching him come out of that turn, and it's the same.
You know, if that was the final lap, 15 would have had P2.
Yep.
Out of 2, speaking of which. Whoa, 18 wiggling again. Man. You know, the more they race, the further Ryan is going to get ahead. So I'm not really kind of worried about Ryan right now. What I'm worried about is these 2 right here. Because, well, that's 15.
Yeah, Bentley's kind of used him up, I think, charging back up the way he has. Yeah, it's kind of. I think it's going to be hard for him to get to Ryan.
Got to get around the 15 first.
Yeah.
Whoa, both of them. Golly. Both of them are wiggle worms right now. 15 went a little bit too high on that one.
Yep. He's lost that battle.
Yep, 18. Not around him. Well, I think Tanner, if he can hang on to it, 3 more laps. Tanner could hold on and grab a P3 after starting 7. Just got to do it for 3 more. No Name down pit road and I'll back off and away. Oh, man. 3 to go. Be 2 to go this time by.
Cody's still hanging on here, and Whitaker's moving. I think he's going to get past Williams here. I don't think he's going to catch Cody, though.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough laps to do it. Well, no, there's definitely not enough laps to do it. Ryan is on the back stretch, down into turn number 3. In between 3 and 4, coming out of 4, Ryan Patty will take the white flag here tonight. 1 more to go.
Yep, it's all over. I don't think there's going to be any change in the top 3.
I don't either. I think everybody is going to stay out where they're at, top 3 wise anyway, and I think everybody else probably stay here too. But Ryan Patty out of turn number 4, folks, is going to take round number 13 here at Texas.
All right, brother. Well, I'm going to take off and let you have at it. Appreciate the boot time, man.
All righty, Hoot. Well, I appreciate you jumping up here and joining me. And, man, we'll see you next time, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. All right, well, that is Hoot Baker joining us up here for the race. Bentley Glacier is going to take P2. And Acoster will take a P3. And Tanner was out here 68 laps. Wow, awesome job by Tanner, even getting loose. Cody Eldred was also out here 68 laps, finishing P4. And Chris Gutierrez will round out the top 5. But Ryan Patty is going to be our winner here tonight, folks. Hang tight. We'll get to the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. Hang on. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, we have caught up with our second and third place finisher here tonight. Not sure exactly where Ryan is, but big shout out to Ryan Patty grabbing the win out here tonight. We're going to go ahead and move down here to RP2 here this evening. That will be Bentley Glacier. Bentley, man, no cautions out here tonight, just other than the stages. and it came down to the wire, you know, who had the fuel or was going to save the tires. It came down to a run, buddy. You guys did pit. You came back with a P2 finish, but you had to get around traffic and everything else. Bentley, man, talk about it.
Yeah, Ryan got in front of me when those two guys were side by side in front of me, and then I don't know how he got that much speed. I really don't. But it was, yeah, he was a lot faster, and my handling's going. It was a good race with Tanner, as always. Tanner's really good, clean racer. I like racing with him. And, yeah, I don't know. Just, my tire wear was good, and was running good lap times.
You know, that's good to hear. I mean, you did come back with a P2. I mean, coming into tonight now with only 2 races left. Coming into tonight, you were 9 back behind Chris. Chris did finish in the top 5 in 5th. But, you know, stage points, man, that's all important right now. Because, I mean, even with 2 races left, is there a chance that you could still come away with the championship, or is Jeff Hollingsworth just too far ahead?
I think Jeff's too far ahead, but I see he finished 3 laps down. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, so today's a good points day, but I don't think I missed a couple races. I don't think I can catch him, but it's possible.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens, but we got, you know, 2 races left here. Nashville Super Speedway next week, bud. How do you feel about, well, Nashville Super Speedway?
I kind of hate that track. I don't know. I'm okay there. It'll be a struggle. I'm sure top 5 could be possible, but I know Jeff's really good there, and obviously Ryan's good everywhere. So yeah.
Oh, awesome job, buddy, here in that number 18 rolling machine, bud. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate P2 and, of course, get ready for Nashville?
Thanks to Bob for running the league. Thanks to Downforce Racing Series. Thanks to all my teammates at OGR, and thanks to everybody here racing clean and having a good time.
All righty, Bentley. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Yep, see ya.
Yep, thank you. All right, well, that is Bentley here for P2. We'll get down here to P3 here tonight. That is Tanner Coster here once it updates. Oh, and he's in mid-conversation, it looks like, with Jeff Hollingsworth. I didn't even see Jeff down there. Wow.
Yeah, we were just having a little, we
Yeah.
were just talking it out. We kind of had a racing deal there towards the end, so.
Okay, well, I don't want to get involved in that. We'll, you know, y'all can discuss that, you know, after the fact. But Tanner third, P3 out here tonight, man. You know, yeah, you was kind of talking about that little incident there with Jeff, and you know, you can mention it if you want to. We did see it, but talk about the overall racing, man. Just, you know, the stage cautions, you know, no regular cautions. You had a lot of moments out there here tonight, and me and Hoot was talking about it. That back end was just sliding everywhere.
Yeah, man, especially that second stage. I pushed too hard, and knowing those stage cautions were coming, I kind of see how hard I can push it, and usually burn up the tires quicker than I should, and so I was just hanging on at that point. The deal with Jeff, I think we're good. It was just kind of a racing deal where I didn't realize he's coming up as quick as he was, and he was trying to recover from a pit mistake, and we kind of came together. I came down into his line, and he wasn't expecting me to come down, so we're all good there. But yeah, I mean, it was good racing. The car, especially on older tires, was a handful. I mean, obviously did fuel strategy there at the end, and I took it pretty easy for probably 40, 50 laps of that last stage, and the tires actually held on really well if you weren't beating them up. So I didn't think I was probably going to have a shot to win it, but I don't think I would have finished third otherwise. So call it a net gain, I suppose.
Well, I want to talk about this stint you had here, 68 laps. Now, I had it because I heard that it was around 58 to 63 roughly on fuel. How many laps did you have to save?
So it wasn't terrible. I was looking at fuel numbers, and it looked like I could go a little over 60 on a full tank. We restarted with, I think, 66 to go, so we had a couple of caution laps in there. It said I had to save about 5 total laps of fuel. So, like I said, that first 35, 40 laps, it was clutching in, rolling 1 and 2. I never shifted out of 5th gear, just doing everything I could to try and keep the tires cool and keep as much fuel in the tank.
And, well, you did a fantastic job. We had a feeling somebody, we didn't know who, but somebody was going to chance it. And, well, we thought there would be several drivers, more than what I see out here that chanced it. Looks like 3 chanced it. But at the start, we had about 6. So I know Bob was out there. He was, we didn't know if he was going to pit. He finally pitted. There was a few others that finally came down. But you, and I'll go ahead and mention it here, you, Cody, and Dave Hunt, you guys, once y'all just stayed out, y'all made y'all's bed. I was even talking to Hood about it. Once you get, 25, 20 to go, you guys pretty much made y'all's bed. Y'all really, couldn't pit at that point unless there was a caution, which y'all didn't get. So y'all just continued to stay out. Man, that's amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know how you did it.
It was one of those deals where I really had to commit to it as soon as we finished the second stage, because I had to save every bit of fuel. So it was, from the time I pulled off a pit road that last time, I was pretty well knew that was going to be my game. I knew I had nothing straight up for Bentley or Ryan. They're way better in these cars than I am. They're just lights out faster. So try something, see if I couldn't get one by, but
Well, hey, P3's not bad. You got a podium out of it.
not too bad at all.
Not too bad at all. Awesome points now, bud. Well, we go to Nashville Super Speedway next week for round number 14, man. Now only 2 races left in the season. Been an awesome season. Up and downs as always, but, winding down the season here for season number 11. But Nashville Super Speedway on taps, how do you feel about it?
I don't know. I hadn't run many laps there, so we'll may or may not run it. I don't know. It's kind of always a last minute decision if I want to run these cars or not. So,
well, the tone of Tanner's voice here tonight, folks. Well, we're not going to keep you, Tanner. We're going to let you go here tonight, but awesome job, P3, man. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, and then, think about Nashville Super Speedway, I guess.
Yeah, just thanks to Bob and Terry and guys that run this league. I've been here for a number of years, and it's always a pretty good group of guys and some pretty fun racing. So,
all righty, Tanner. Well, like I said, awesome job, P3. Awesome 65-plus laps here tonight. 2 places short, but hey, P3 is not bad at all with what you had to contend with. I'm going to put you back down in the interview waiting room. I don't know if you want to go up to the OGR room or not. I don't know where you want to go. So, I'll just put you back down in the interview waiting, and, man, hopefully we'll see you next week, buddy.
sounds good. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that's Tanner Coster here tonight. But like I said, folks, Ryan Patty in the Nationwide number 30 machine is going to be our unofficial winner here tonight. I do not believe anything is updated yet. Nope. So it is going to be technically unofficial here tonight. Let's go ahead and get down here to the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff they have to do. But Ryan Patty is going to be our winner here tonight. Bentley Glacier, Ryan coming back and grabbing the win. Bentley coming back in second. Tanner Coster holding it strong out there. Like I said, folks, 68 laps. Golly, him and Cody both. P3 and P4, 68 laps. They made their beds, and they just rode it. Awesome job by the both of them, third and fourth, respectively. Coming back here tonight and finishing in fifth is going to be Chris Gutierrez, Charlie Woods in sixth. Dave Hunt, one of the other drivers that kind of made their bed, 68 laps. He is going to finish in seventh here tonight. Awesome job, PK, in that 8th spot. Mike Whitaker, 9th, and Austin Williams in 10th. Keith Hanlon, 11th. Bob Lockabar in 12th. No Name Bates in 13th. Jeff Hollingsworth in 14th. John Anderson 15th. John Gallagher 16th. See, Battle of the Johns right there, 15 and 16. Hanover, Terry, they're in 17th. Fred Williams did not start here tonight. But congratulations again. Ghost Tour All winner here tonight, Ryan Patty. Of course, next week, folks. Same time, same place, right here on MaxspeedTV, the Nashville Super Speedway. 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central. Right here on MaxspeedTV. Until next week, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.